Hi, this is Robert Lee Camp, and welcome to another episode of our Celebrity Roundup. And today you might call it a celebrity showdown because we're going to talk about a battle between the two kings over custody of their children, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. And we're also going to talk a little bit about Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. So, first of all, they just announced, these two, that they're going to get divorced. And anybody familiar with divorce and lawyers and things knows that the whole trick to getting what you want is to cast your partner in the worst light possible. So Angelina Jolie is claiming that Brad Pitt has been angry and verbally and even physically abusive to his children. And anybody who knows the cards knows that a King of Hearts is going to be the Lord of his house. And, you know, any couple that have a lot of passion are going to fight. So any fight that could happen could end up being, it could be seen on either side as being a bad thing. Like either person could be termed an angry person. So there's a fight here, and what they're fighting about is having physical custody of the children. Now, Brad Pitt, his birth card is a King of Hearts. His identity is tied up with being a father. You know he's going to fight for this like nothing else. And rumor has it that he thinks he's going to win this. And he might. You know, we'll talk about that in a minute. But he's up against Angelina Jolie, who's a King of Diamonds. And King of Diamonds are such a strong card. Now, these two have a lot of great connections between them. And the first connection that we see is that Brad Pitt is right behind Angelina Jolie. He is her moon card. Okay, let's see if I can get that up here real quick. If we look at the life spread of Angelina Jolie and look at them here together, let's see, life spread, here we go. You can see Brad Pitt here, the King of Hearts, moon card to Angelina Jolie. However, because of the decade ruling card, Angelina Jolie's decade ruling card is the Four of Clubs, and that happens to be moon to Brad Pitt's Two of Diamonds. So there's actually double moon here. Normally in a contest, we would look at who's moon to who, because generally that will determine who wins any kind of fight between the two people. In this particular case, it certainly is stronger, I would say, that Brad Pitt is moon to Angelina Jolie. But on the other hand, it goes both ways. So there's a possibility that he could win as well. It's a funny thing to say. I mean, these two, everybody thought they would never break up. And, you know, I mean, they have just a great connection, both of them. Let's see here. In Angelina Jolie, it's interesting too that you find in each of their spreads, you see what's going on. Let me see if I have the correct yearly spread up here. Yeah, okay. So Angelina Jolie is going through a big life change. She's displacing the Ace of Spades this year. She's displacing the Five of Diamonds this year. And her decade ruler is displacing the Nine of Diamonds. So all these cards are about letting go. This is what's happening to her on a personal level. And so this marriage is being called into question for that reason, mostly. She's got Brad Pitt's cards right now, and he has her cards right now, which is interesting. He's got the, let me just go back to the yearly spread here for today. Yeah, the Six of Hearts right there is her Six of Hearts in this current period. And she has his King of Hearts in this current period. Her Mars card, she's in Mars right now, which is the fighting, competitive, and actually, you know, they filed for divorce on September 15th, which was just a day before her Mars period began. And there's a Three of Spades, and she has a Four of Clubs, and she has a King of Hearts, Four of Diamonds. So she's got, overall, she's got good cards. So it's really going to be very difficult to know who's going to win this. And I need to say this, there are indications in the cards that they might actually get back together again. Now, There's been allegations that both of them had had affairs. There's been rumors that they both had affairs. I don't think anything significant, but who knows what will come out in their fight. Unless Angelina Jolie, this is my guess, I'm just guessing on here, if Angelina Jolie has somebody else already in mind, then maybe this is really a done deal. Like they're definitely going to get divorced. But if not, there's a chance, because I see in the cards, I see signs of that showing up. If you look at her 7-year results, she's in the last year of her 7-year period. She's got an 8 of spades. Underneath there's a King of Hearts. That's Brad Pitt's card. So there's a possibility that they might get back together again. But who knows? These two are so compatible, and I doubt they would find another partner with whom they are so compatible. The thing about the kids is Angelina Jolie is a 6 of Hearts ruler. Brad Pitt is a King of Hearts. So hearts, children, family, for both of them it's extremely important. You know it's going to be a very serious fight that they have over this dispute. But they're also going to try in because they do think of the children first. I think they're going to be somewhat civil about it. It's funny, any King of Hearts, you can take any King of Hearts and you can accuse them of being angry. They're all angry. They have a 2 of Clubs first karma card. And this makes them kind of bitchy and complaining and easy to incite anger. This is just the nature of the beast. So, but we'll see how this plays out. It's going to be interesting one way or the other. And the cards don't tell us really one way or the other which one has the favor in terms of the cards. Brad Pitt has a 6 of Clubs result, 6 of Spades Pluto. So whatever happens is going to be fair, I think, especially if it happens between now and his birthday. But he does have the 5 of Hearts right now, and he has a 5 of Hearts coming up in Neptune. And if we go forward to the next year, let's go back here a little ways. There we go. If we go to the next year, we don't see much. We see Angelina Jolie's 6 of Hearts. We see that in Venus. We see the King of Diamonds in Saturn. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say how this is going to play out at this point. And I just want to make a short comment about the elections. I didn't mention this in my first video. In my first video, by looking at everything, the cards don't really tell you, in this case also, who's going to win. It's not a definite thing in the cards. But just looking at the whole situation, I thought Hillary had the edge, and I still do. But Donald Trump, a friend of mine, has a connection with a really kind of a well-known Vedic astrology site. And the Vedic astrologers all think that Trump's going to win. It's going to be a surprise win, because they say that Hillary's in really, really a bad time in her life right now, a really difficult time she's going through. She's in a bad period, you might say, where things just don't go right. I mean, she got sick already. And Donald Trump is rising up in the polls. He's come back from a deficit at the convention to being a little ahead of Hillary right now. So it's going to be very interesting. Next Monday is the first debate. We're going to see a lot of things, but don't be surprised if Donald Trump actually wins. I'm still betting on Hillary. We'll just see what happens. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.